There was a massive news in the cryptocurrency world, and that was the Stellar Development Foundation burned 55 billion stellar lumens. So, should Ripple do the same? Should Ripple burn XRP to increase the price? Let's find out in today's video. Hello guys, this is Farhan Hussain and welcome back to another video. Before diving into my topic today, as you can see, I kind of have a different setup to my normal videos and also a new camera angle too. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. If this is good, I'll continue to stick with this one. Anyways, back to the video. Yesterday, the Stellar Development Foundation announced a bombshell news which kind of took the entire cryptocurrency world by surprise. Basically, they're burning half of the entire stellar lumens. That's around 55 billion stellar lumens. And soon after that, the price of stellar lumens jumped as much as 25%. So once that was done, a lot of people went back to its sister cryptocurrency, which is the Ripple's XRP, and they said, can we have the same thing for the Ripple's XRP? Should Ripple burn XRP to increase the price of that? But before that, let me just give you a backdrop on why this is very important. Stellar cryptocurrency was actually created by the co-founder of Ripple, Jack McCaleb. Jack McCaleb used to work at Ripple, but they had a falling out a couple of years back, so he left the company and started the Stellar cryptocurrency. So as you can imagine, both of their core values, core goals of both these sister cryptocurrencies are very similar. In fact, even their functionality to a certain extent is kind of very similar. The total supply of XRP is around 100 billion, while the total supply of stellar lumens was 105 billion before the burning event. And after this event, now the total supply of stellar lumens is 55 billion, which, as you can imagine, is much lower than XRP's one. So this has gone on to create somewhat of a lot of questions and whatnot on Reddit and Twitter, in which people are asking, should Ripple do the same? Before looking at the advantages and disadvantages of why Ripple should burn XRP, whether it should or whether it shouldn't, let's look at how the Stellar Development Foundation actually managed to do it. So as you can see, first of all, they created an account which is so very coolly named the Galaxy Void, and basically nobody actually owns this account, and they sent the 55 billion stellar lumens to this account with a weight of 0. What this basically means is creating an account, putting an account in a wallet, and kind of throwing their keys and pretty much destroying the lock itself. So it's almost impossible to get any of these 55 billion stellar lumens. But here's the thing, Ripple actually does burn XRP on every single transaction. It burns about 10 drops. 10 drops is basically 0.0001 Ripple, which, as you know, it's not really a lot. And if we do the math, we recently had a kind of like a major record by Ripple in which more than 1.6 million transactions were being done every single day. So that amounts to about 16 Ripple being burnt every day, which is not really a lot when you think that about the total supply of XRP is 100 billion. But I should mention here that not every single transaction is about the same. Some transactions are more than 10 drops, but Ripple has not really given a good idea on how much exact is being burned besides that 10 drops. Anyways, let's assume that XRP transactions reaches the same amount as Visa or MasterCard, which a lot of people hope that Ripple actually does. Visa or MasterCard process about 150 million transactions every single day. So if we assume that XRP reaches that amount, 150 million transactions a day, how much time would it take to burn, for example, 1 billion XRP? And the answer is 1,826 years. So you can assume that this method is not a really good way of burning XRP. The best way would be actually to put it in a wallet who nobody actually owns. So should Ripple decide to burn XRP? Well, that question is a very difficult one to answer because it has its advantages and disadvantages. For example, one of the biggest complaints regarding XRP is the very large number of XRP that are going to be available in the future, 100 billion. See, there's no scarcity feature built into XRP. Compare that to Bitcoin, which is going to have a total supply of 21 million. XRP is a very large number. So if Ripple does decide to burn a very large number of XRP, something very similar to what Stellar Development Foundation did, the immediate effect would be a large percentage increase in the price. as soon as the announcement of the Stellar Development Foundation that they are going to be burning about 55 billion stellar lumens, the price jumped as much as 25%. So if Ripple does decide to do something very similar, for example, in the Swell event that they announced that they're going to be burning a very large number of XRP, the immediate effect is going to be a very high price for XRP, which, as you can assume, is going to make a lot of people happy. A lot of investors who have bought XRP is going to make them happy, as well as Ripple itself, because Ripple has mentioned in the past that they really want the price of XRP to increase. So it's a good thing, right? The price of XRP is going to increase if Ripple does decide to burn a very large number of XRP. Yes, but here's the disadvantage part. See, for Ripple is using its XRP, the XRP, it already has billions of XRP to fund various development regarding Ripple company, as well as the Spring investment platform. For those of you who don't know, the Spring investment platform is used to kind of promote XRP, so that XRP can be used in many different companies. So if Ripple does decide to burn a large number of XRP, this investment feature and other features that are going to be coming up in Ripple relating to XRP, that number would decrease, and it would kind of have a negative side effect of burning such a large number of XRP. Well, if you ask me personally, what I think should happen should Ripple decide to follow the Stellar Development Foundation and burn a large number of XRP, I would kind of say yes, because it, as an investor in XRP, it would kind of really benefit me personally, because I'm invested in XRP, and a lot of people who are watching this video too. It would benefit a lot of these people, but we have to look at the bigger picture. So that's why this question of burning a very large number of XRP is a very difficult one to answer. Well guys, let me know what you think. Should Ripple decide to burn such a very large number of XRP to increase the price? It can have short-term effect, which would be the price of XRP would increase, but the long-term effects would be very difficult to judge at this moment. Well guys, that was the video for today. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give this video a like, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. And as always, I will see you next time.